So what can you tease about where we find Team Flash in there?
Well, I can tell you straight up, it's not good. 6 months have passed since the disappearance of Barry Allen, and the team is sort of clutching its straws to keep the city together, although Kid Flash and Vibe are out in the field doing their thing and trying to keep it together. There is a unanimous feeling amongst the remaining members of the team that it is just not the same without Barry. We cannot keep the villains at bay with the same efficiency that he used to. So, in light of that, Cisco does whatever it takes to get his friends back.
Last year, Cisco spent a lot of the season in kind of a dark place. What can you think that going forward for like your headspace? Do you think it's going to be a little bit more sardonic, or do you think we're going to have a happy medium in between what's going on?
That's a great question. I really value how challenging the writers have made this job. You know what I mean? They've presented me with a lot of challenges over these last 3 years. You know, I came on and I had a very specific idea as to what dynamic my character fulfilled within the show. Unfortunately, because of the liberties that I was able to take, I got to sort of imbue it with a life that I didn't anticipate, you know? And that really, like, allowed the character to blossom, I think. And then their response to that was, you know, allowing him to, you know, go through stuff, you know, experience some challenges and have to mature in light of them. And I'm so grateful for that because it allows Cisco not just to, you know, grow in front of the viewer's eyes, but also to develop some dimension as a character. And I think, in spite of that, everybody agrees that last season was really dark. So I think the writers have decided to respond to that by making this next season much lighter. I think they recognize that season 1 had a strength about it that really you know, hit viewers in a very good spot. And I think they're really trying to go back to that.
Might we ever find out more about Gypsy's partner on Earth 19, and might it be somebody that Cisco knows?
There's this great reveal that's coming up on the panel today, but all I can tease about it is that Cisco and Gypsy, you know, they have their relationship, and they're trying to, you know, they're really taking it to the next level. There's a real love there between the two of them. However, some characters come about that really test that relationship.
Are you looking forward to working with this actor?
Just stop. You're making my job more difficult than it needs to be.
I didn't say who.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to working with this actor. Yes. Or actress.
So Jesse mentioned that we're going to get to see Iris kind of in like a leadership role with Team Flash. So how's that going to change the dynamic? Because we've always kind of seen Cisco being the one to take point and kind of run point. So how's that going to shake things up? I actually, personally, as Carlos, really appreciate it because there's only so many ways you can stand behind a computer. You know what I mean? And now it's Iris taking the mantle. But I think in the 6 months that have transpired between Barry's disappearance and where we pick up at season 4, she's really stepped up her game and really taken control of the situation. Which, of course, you know, she's a strong woman and she's written as a strong woman, so it makes sense that she would commandeer with such a resolve. But there's even a sort of a new look to the Star Labs console that reminds me a little bit more of Starship Enterprise, you know? She's like, it's kind of this sprawling sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like this curved, like sleek metal sort of thing that's less like desk computer and more like, you know, ship console. So that's a good support for Iris, I think, at this point. Can you talk a little bit about Cisco and Wells' relationship moving forward in season 4?
Dude, I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea what Tom's gonna do this season.
What's it been like for you, though, to explore all those different aspects of his relationship with Wells and all the different versions of Wells?
Right.
It's different each season.
Oh, it's been a blast. Tom is like such a great actor to work with. He's always on, and his neurons are always firing a mile a minute. You know, but it's good. It does this. It has this weird effect on set where everybody absorbs it through osmosis, and all of a sudden everybody's perked up and everybody's like moving, you know, and thinking quickly and thinking on their feet, and you know, allowing it to breathe in the moment, and that is a fundamental asset, I think, to the way that we work. So it's been hugely fruitful for me. And sort of answering your question a little bit, going back to your question, I know that he's supposed to be hairy at a certain point in our season.
Do you always know which one you're dealing with when you walk on? You're like, oh, he's standing like that. That's that version of Wells.
yes, he's very good at physically characterizing, you know, his roles. It's very